Hello, my name is Masha Shprayzer. I am contemporary artist, and in my art I work with different media, installation, performance, and other media. I work with themes of memory and identity because it is important for me and have become key themes for me. I work not just installation and video and performance, of course. Due to the political situation and because continuing my art practice and making anti-war statements became dangerous, 3 years ago I moved from Moscow to Georgia, Tbilisi. In 2023 I made Aliyah to Israel. I began my art practice in Rostov-on-Don, Russia. I studied classical art and then contemporary art in the Institute of Contemporary Art in Moscow. Immigration made me think about identity. It was present in almost every generation in my family. One of my important projects is about mezuzah. The project is called "They Didn't Have in Handing Openly at Home, Just Hidden in a Safe Place by My Mom." It is a family story. My grandma gave me a mezuzah, but it never hung in her house or in my great-grandma's house. This mezuzah is a symbol of hidden identity and mezuzah never hung in her house, something present but not visible. I decided to record an interview with my grandma. I recorded only her voice in her old Soviet apartment. This became the beginning of a large project. It started as a video and a series of photographs. Her voice became a way to connect past and present, a way to tell family history. In Georgia, I participated in the KakdelArt residency for Israeli women artists. There I continued working on this project and expanded the video with family stories. Other artists share their family stories, which I included in the new video. Together, these personal stories became a part of large shared history. The video was also showed at Video Art Night, Women's Gaze on Jewish Identity in Jerusalem. After the residency, I presented a performance with other artists. It was about my grandma's recipes. I found her old notebooks with Jewish recipes and began learning Yiddish, first in Russia and then during immigration. In the performance, I used tablecloth. I wrote her recipes in both Russian and Yiddish. This was a way to stay grounded, to feel connected, and to cope feeling a link to my family. I also cook using these recipes and plan to make a video or video performance that I cooked with my friend using these old recipes and discuss our family stories. Later, in Ria Kiburia Foundation in Georgia, I continued working these recipes. I created a project using handwritten and printed fragments in Yiddish. I also included emotional phrases like "Dina shomet ut mirvei," "My soul hurts." I wanted the text to feel like fragments, not always connected like real memories. After returning to Israel, my practice changed. During my immigration, I began working less with photography and video, now focus more on installation, textiles and objects. Video remains important for me, but I enjoy working with physical materials and creating emotionally charged installations. One of my key projects was my solo exhibition in Tel Aviv named Winterzeit. I made a house structure without a floor or foundation. It was like memory, something that exists but has not strong ground. Inside, I use Yiddish phrases, fragments of recipes, vintage textiles from Jaffa and Haifa, and pieces of Soviet chandeliers. In Italy, during KakdelArt residency, I created an installation called House. It was another house structure with chandelier fragments that look like tears. The installation may interact with nature, and over time plants could grow around it. This project allowed me to continue exploring themes of memory, family, and fragility. I love working with textiles and home materials. My grandma worked with fabrics, and I felt connected to them since I was a child. I also love photography and video, but installation and performance have become emotionally closer to me. For me, it's important to work with memory, identity through the body, fabric, light, and text from a feminist optics. It is my way and have a voice to remember and to reflect on identity. Thank you. I'm also open to collaborations.